In this morning's Money Watch, selling your gold for cash. Soaring gold prices mean big business for companies who buy it from struggling consumers. But after reports of deceptive practices, the House of Representatives passed a bill Wednesday cracking down on the gold buying business. CBS News business and economics correspondent Rebecca Jarvis is here with some important warnings. Good morning.
Good morning, Harry.
How are people being scammed?
So there are gold companies out there who offer to buy gold from consumers, and they're knowingly ripping off consumers. They are knowingly offering consumers pennies on the dollar for the value of their gold. And in many cases, they are companies where we've seen them a lot on television. So people get this feeling just because they've seen them on air that they're reputable.
Right.
The reality is a lot of companies are just taking gold from people and not paying them full value
Just
for
a
it.
fraction of the money they could be getting.
A tiny fraction.
Right. Is now a good time to sell gold if you've got jewelry sitting around and you need some cash?
Well, gold is, as far as where it trades, here at the New York Mercantile Exchange in New York, it is at all-time highs. It's near $1,400 an ounce. So for those who need some cash, if they do have gold items sitting around the home, it's not a huge mistake to go out and sell them.
So if you have some old jewelry, how do you determine, as you are sort of looking in the drawer, how do you determine what in fact is worth selling?
Well, first of all, you're only going to get paid for the gold in your jewelry. So if you have an old piece of jewelry that has, say, another thing in it other than gold, like a little bauble or something like that, you have to think about what you're actually giving. And it has to be something that's pure gold. The retail value, how much would this item be worth if you were to sell it out on the street? Also
on eBay or something.
Right, exactly. The melt value, that's the value that the gold vendor is going to take into account. What this item is worth once it's melted down and it's purely gold. And then lastly, is there a personal value to you? Is their parting with it going to be hard and more valuable to you than the actual money?
Aunt Gladys's necklace or whatever, priceless family heirloom, as they say. All right, Better Business Bureau has actually targeted and said these are some reputable places where you can go and get a good transaction.
And finding the right vendor is key to all of this. So the Better Business Bureau rates a number of gold companies. If you're going to do business with one, you should go to their website and check it out first. But the ones that they recommend, Empire Gold Buyers, Gold Fellow, and Pro Gold Network, they are all highly rated, and there you're going to get a better deal for your gold.
All right. And might there be places in your neighborhood, for instance, where you can get a good transaction?
Well, pawn shops actually do about 35 to 70% of the face value of gold, generally speaking. And also the jeweler. Go to the local jeweler. Vet it with them first before you send it into one of these gold places, because then you'll have a good sense for how much could you get for the gold right in your neighborhood.
How much gold is actually in
That's right.
Very good. Rebecca Jarvis, thanks so much. Do appreciate it.